Nigel, a disappointing night in terms of the result, but a good experience for some of the younger players out there tonight.
Yeah, make no bones about it. We're not particularly interested in this competition, to tell you the truth. We try to put the team out, try and win the game, but it's not at the top of our priorities. And we used it as an opportunity to give youngsters their debuts and things like that. Ethan Hill getting his first start, absolutely invaluable experience for them.
Let's talk about the game itself. It was almost a game of fine margin in terms of Stags hitting the post twice, a penalty missed, and then from the penalty miss they go up the other end and score.
That's how tight it is, you know. All of a sudden it could be 1-1, us in the ascendancy, and all of a sudden we're 2-0 down. There's lots of very, very strange decisions tonight, all throughout the game by all four officials, which will be obviously reporting back to the head of referees regarding those. But how the lad's not given a red card for deliberate handball right in front of the goal. I think the message came back. The referee said the ball wasn't going in the net, which, when you look at it back, is quite staggering, really.
Keaton Ward played at centre back today. Played at centre back in the Premier League Cup qualifier against Salford. Not many supporters knew about that game, knew where Keaton Ward played. Is that a position that you're looking to experiment him in?
Yeah, we're just short of central defenders at the moment, hence the business we've done today. So he played back there with Faz Rawson. Ideally, we didn't want him to play either, but the rules state you've got to have sort of 4 experienced players in, all 4 who played last Saturday. So that was Faz, Jordan. Who else? We've got Harry Charles in laps, made up the quota. Otherwise, we'd have used it to get a couple more. George Cooper's just come back into training. Thought he did very well when he came on. But you know, mix and match team. But we got out of it pretty much what we needed, apart from the result.
Let's speak about the Mansfield goal. Good strike from Laps. Good to see him on the score sheet.
Yeah, I thought he was very good tonight. He's been sort of a bit stop-start so far, even through pre-season. So he's going to have to try and get a run somewhere, which is why we played him tonight. But I thought he was the sharpest he's looked so far this season tonight.
Same again on Saturday, just at the One Call Stadium. You've got Harrogate in the league. What are you expecting from that game?
Well, there'll be 2 vastly changed teams. They I think only played 2 or 3 who started, but I thought there was a big difference in the age tonight. I thought they're, looking at their lads going out, they were senior players, albeit squad players, but senior players. Our fringe players tend to be sort of younger players who we're trying to bring through. So there's a big difference, sort of men against boys at times.
As we speak here, Nigel, at about 10 p.m. In Harrogate, we're about to announce 2 signings: Will Forrester on loan from Stoke and Richard Narty from Burnley. Just a few words about those 2.
Yeah, 2 young players with potential. Will Forrester's actually got a knock at the moment, so he's not going to join us for the next couple of weeks. But he's played a couple of times for Stoke's first team, and I think they rate him quite highly there. So he's going to come out and get some experience with us. Richard Narty, we know from our days at Burton. We took him on loan from Chelsea when he was a bit younger, 2-3 years ago. Played in League One for us, acquitted himself well. Lovely lad and very good character. And the best thing is he's just spent the last about 8-9 months at Burnley, training with their first team predominantly, which can only be a great experience for him. Spoke to Sean Dyche today and said how well he'd done for them, been around the first team, been on the bench at times. So looking forward to him coming in as well.
Are you satisfied then with the summer business that you've conducted over the last couple of months?
No, I think we've missed out on a couple. And David Sharp, our chief exec, said it always takes a couple of windows, summer windows, to get the right squad in place. And that's we get a little bit impatient and we want to do everything now. But we missed out going back to Tom Naylor, and we missed out on a couple of centre halves today, more experienced ones. But that's the way it goes. We just move on.
Speaking of centre halves, just lastly from me, Nigel, James Perch not here tonight, wasn't included on Saturday. What's the latest on him?
Yeah, it's going to be sort of no time scale really with these sorts of injuries. He's taken a whack to the head. No risk. We will take absolutely no risk with him. He'll have all the proper scans, appointments wherever he needs, and he won't be anywhere near returning until he's 100% fit.
Thanks, Nigel.
Thank you.